Welcome everybody to another awesome episode of Wine, Hops and Road Stop, shot on location deep inside the bowels of the Latimer compound in Latimer, Pennsylvania. I am Jeff Goodall.
I am Desiree Bonomo. This is my co-host, my best friend, my husband, and the man who lets me do pretty much whatever I want, like steal his intro, Jeff Bonomo.
Yay! Thank you very much, dear.
Hey, Jeff.
Hi, it's great to be here. I'm glad you have me on the show again.
Hey.
You are getting like fans upon fans upon fans. I ran into a nice young lady not too long ago that said she absolutely adores you and loves that you're on the show now, and she loves the woman's point of view on great wine, great craft beer, and good food.
Well, hey, we know all about that stuff.
That's right. And if you like what we're doing, of course, you got to go to Facebook, facebook.com/wine. Hops and Road Stops is our Facebook page. And from there, you click the little join the group button and join our Wine, Hops, and Road Stops Facebook group. There's a lot of discussion on everything about food, wine, beer, all that good stuff.
A lot of fun stuff.
Yeah, everything that makes things fun right now in 2020. Okay, so without further ado, I guess we're going to go on to some booze news.
I love booze news.
Yeah, well, you know what? The first one comes from a great brewery that makes one of your bestie's favorite beers, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Little shout out for Maureen, because she loves Breckenridge Vanilla Porter, and so do I.
That's good stuff.
Yeah, it is good stuff. Well, they're doing something really interesting this holiday season. Brewery to deliver beer by reindeer this holiday season. Breckenridge Brewery is offering fans the opportunity to get a delivery of beer pulled to their homes by reindeer. On the brewery's website, the promotion is described as a way to spread some holiday cheer while also staying safe at home to celebrate. That is really cool that this brewery is doing that. I would love if a brewery around here did that.
No.
You don't think you'd love that?
Oh, I would love it.
Yeah.
Our Russian dog would love it too, because back in Siberia, he ate reindeer soup. So probably not a good idea.
It's true, he did eat reindeer soup.
That's
and
what
he
they
doesn't
eat.
like the deer in the backyard either.
Oh, he hates them, and they're so pretty.
Well, he's probably barking at them thinking like, delicious. He's seen them like I want to eat that.
Dinner is running through the yard.
Well, you know what? If anyone makes some good deer jerky, like any of our friends, like Jay or...
Anybody, I will take your deer jerky. I will eat it. I will eat it right here on the show. I love it.
Yes.
Send the donations.
I don't know how we got from delivering beer by reindeer to talking about deer jerky, but...
No, it was an easy transition.
It's fine, yeah, it's fine. Well, okay, if there is any breweries around here that are doing this reindeer sled thing or anything really cool like that, let us know and we'll give you a little shout out on the show, because I think something like that is pretty interesting stuff.
That's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool. It's very cool, actually.
Yeah.
You know what else is cool? What? Supporting the little guys, supporting the independent breweries.
That's so important.
Because
What?
November 29th is Small Brewery Sunday. The Brewers Association is asking everyone to celebrate and support America's small and independent breweries. So step up, order a pint, fill a growler, and stock the fridge. Let's heed their call inside, outside, and curbside. Join us in supporting these Main Street businesses that give our hometowns their unique flavor. So listen, find a brewery online. Just go to brewersassociation.org and click on Find a Brewery, and you can find a brewery close to you. And on that Sunday, November 29th, only a few days after the show premieres, go out, stock up your fridge with some great craft beer from a local brewery.
Yeah, stock up, because who knows what's going to happen in 2021? Make sure your fridge is full of beer.
Yeah, there you go. Who knows what's going to happen next week?
Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? But we will be here.
Yes.
Teaching you all about like wine and beer and good food.
That's
so
right.
when we come back after this break, we're going to get right into it, knee deep into the beer sampling, and we get to talk about a virtual beer festival coming up really soon in northeastern Pennsylvania. It's going to be great, so don't go away. We got more Wine, Hops, and Road Stops coming up after this. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Wine, Hops, and Road Stops on location at the Latimer compound with my wife, best friend, co-host, and pretty much the showrunner, Desiree Bonomo.
I'm the boss.
That's pretty much right. Anymore. I mean, the amount of emails and people talking about her compared to me, So I should just probably leave the show eventually and just let her take over.
I don't know why. You have better hair.
Well, it's getting to become glorious like Fabio's hair. Yeah. I decided I'm probably not going to cut my hair ever again. So yeah, I'm just kind of digressing back to 19-year-old Jeff, except not as creepy.
Please. You lost me by being creepy. Don't be creepy.
Well, listen, I got you now, and you're here to sample some beer, and they're here to see what we think about the 3 beers in front of us. What do we have today, dear?
Okay. We have Flying Fish Hazy Bones. We have Toasted Bock from Leinenkugels.
Okay.
And we have Innuendo by Baxter.
Now, I like Innuendo because the dude's on it. There's a guy who looks suspiciously like the dude Jeffrey Lebowski from the movie The Big Lebowski. So I'm pretty sure that's why you grabbed that, because of just a can, right?
Do you like beer, Mr. Bonomo?
I don't want to get too dirty and say something inappropriate. The movie is a little inappropriate sometimes. There's some dirty jokes in The Big Lebowski, but I mean, oh god, if you don't know what The Big Lebowski is, go watch it now. Just after you're done watching us, of course. So let's start. So we're gonna start with some flying fish.
Yes.
Flying fish, not flying fist. Flying fish.
Yes.
And I don't have to worry about this thing right now because it's a can. Okay. So this is a hazy IPA. From the Flying Fish Company here.
Yep.
Okay.
Right across the river there in Jersey.
That's right, our friends from Jersey. Say what you want about Jersey, but I always have good memories of New Jersey.
Well, I do too, and they do make some good beer over there.
They do. So this is an IPA. It's 6.3 ABV. It's made with 4 different malts. It's hazy. And we smell it. Oh boy, you can really smell the citrus in it. I'm getting pineapple, a little bit of mango.
Mango, yeah.
Now for a hazy beer, if you look at it, it doesn't really look hazy. It's not really that hazy. But it has that hazy New England IPA taste to it, which is really, really good. I like it. Citra, Amarillo, Mosaic hops. It's good though. I really like this beer, and I'm a big fan of IPAs. But this is a really good one, actually. Because a lot of times, we've had so many IPAs on the show, and there's so many IPAs in the market right now, because it still is, I think, the most popular type of craft beer there is. Mm-hmm. So you're overloaded with IPAs, and sometimes they're just not that good. This
is very good, very good. I like it.
Yeah, we're going to make short work of that can.
Approved by Des. Yeah.
And you're not a huge IPA fan.
I'm not, but the blend of these hops,
good.
Very nice.
All right. Okay, I get you. Okay, well, shall we move on to Leinenkugel?
Moving on.
Okay, this is the Toasted Bock. Okay.
And now my favorite part of the show, where Jeff tries to open a bottle of beer.
Oh, yeah, with the bottle opener that our daughter bought me for Father's Day last year. Ooh, first time, first shot. Yeah. You loosened it for me, though.
I did not.
Oh, come on.
I told you, I tightened them.
Part of the fun of the show, I think, is me struggling with that. And making weird noises.
It's fun for me.
Okay, that's, looks like a Bock to me. There you go.
That's an interesting color.
Yes, it is.
Jeffrey, I'm not very familiar with Bock, so tell me a little bit.
Well,
is it supposed to be this color?
Pretty much. Bock's supposed to be amber colored, and this is kind of amber. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Very amber.
Very pretty.
A malt forward, traditional German beer.
Oh, so I'm going to like this.
Now, Bocks traditionally were brewed by monks to kind of sustain themselves through the year. So you're gonna find what Bocks and other kind of styles similar to this. They should be thicker, more hearty, good for as the weather gets cold.
Warm in your bones.
Yeah, warm in your bones.
Wait, so the monks didn't speak, but they drank.
Yeah. Imagine that.
If only more people could do that.
Imagine that. Imagine me being a monk getting all boozed up.
There's no way.
Be sitting there in the
They
corner
spoke.
going,
They had to.
I want to say so much about so many things.
No.
But I can't because I've taken a vow of silence.
I know this is called toasted, and I really do taste like a toasty flavor. It's not smoky, but
Yeah.
I'd say toasty, yeah.
Oh yeah. There's a little bit of a nice, little bit of the German bite at the end. It's 5.3 ABV, so it's not a huge beer. It goes down pretty smooth. Now it's quite carbonated though. I can feel that more so than even the IPA was. But this is good. This is a smooth beer. I like it.
Yeah.
This is good. This is a good holiday beer.
Yes, it is. And it doesn't have your usual spices that you get with a holiday winter beer. This
No.
is just a bone-warming beer.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, it's not. There's a little hint of spice in it, but not overly spiced, which is nice because sometimes these beers can go overboard. You know, when you hear like the spice beers and the holiday beers, they can go overboard with the cinnamon and nutmeg and all that stuff.
Do they tell you what you want, what you really, really want? Because of the spice beers?
Finally, last but not least, Baxter. The Baxter innuendo. Now, oh, this is nice that I don't have to worry about popping that one over.
No, I did it.
Okay, now this is a White Russian stout. So, it's really weird.
In theory, it sounds good, so...
It's like, well, they call it a White Russian style stout, but look at that.
It doesn't look like a stout at all.
There's not a lot of nose to it. You know, I get a little bit of coffee, a little bit of chocolate, but not much. Now this stout is brewed with cocoa, lactose, and cold brewed coffee. Dude, this beer is a complicated case. You know, a lot of ins, a lot of outs, a lot of what have yous. It's a bigger beer. It's 9.5 ABV. So, you know. Now, can you taste the alcohol in that?
No, I taste the chocolate, though.
Okay.
But not like your regular chocolate stout. I don't know, I'm confused.
See, there's a little bit of like a dark chocolate taste to it.
Yes, like bittersweet
Yeah.
chocolate.
Yeah, that's what threw me off, I think, at first, was that you're not getting that, even though it's made with lactose, I don't taste like milk chocolate, I taste more
Yeah.
dark chocolate, like that
I
bitter
can
chocolate.
smell that, too, actually. That's about all I get from it, but
It's,
yeah.
It's lighter than your normal stout. Just like the mouthfeel isn't as thick as like a stout would be. I do love the can, though. I mean, a dude sitting by a fireplace, that's awesome. We picked it up for the can, and it's not bad. It's weird. It's strange. It's unique. I'll say that.
It's not what you expected, but it's not a bad beer. It's just not what I thought it was going to be.
Would you drink that again?
Yes, I would.
Okay. I'm not sold completely on this. I'm sold more because it's like based on like one of my favorite films. That's about it. I like what it is, but man, I don't know. Maybe it's just because it's the color. It's just weird.
The man who works in advertising is suckered in by advertising.
That's right. And if you didn't hear that, you'll hear it again. It's our dogs barking.
Ooh.
Why are you barking? There may be a reindeer outside.
Gee, can't wait till Christmas Eve. That'll be fun.
When Santa comes.
Oh, better lock him up.
Santa. Let's talk about beer festivals because there really weren't any beer festivals over the summer, which kind of sucked because 2020 really sucks.
Yeah.
And the one beer festival that the show has been involved in for many years is the Rotary Club of Hazleton's Wine and Beer Festival. I've been involved with that one way or another almost since the beginning, whether I was playing there with my band or we were there as part of the TV show promotion, or both. Usually it's both. But it's a great time, and it's a great way to spend like the last week or two of summer, right before Labor Day. It's a fantastic event that raises money for scholarships and stuff, which is great, and it's really grown over the last 8 or 9 years, however long it's been going on. It's been going on for quite a few years. Unfortunately, they couldn't have one this year. Thanks, coronavirus. But they want to make it up. So they're going to have some kind of holiday beer and wine fundraiser. I talked to Lisa Marie and I talked to Mike from the Rotary Club of Hazleton all about this really, really awesome thing they're doing right before the holidays. It's coming up really soon.
You hit the nail right on the head when you said that we were all very excited for our annual beer and wine festival, and unfortunately we couldn't do that this year. So we put our heads together and we said, what can we do to make up for that? And we decided that we were going to have a holiday themed beer and wine fundraiser. We put together some variety mix packs of different holiday themed beers with some local craft brews from Cunningham Brewing Company and Berwick Brewing Company. And we partnered with Honey Hole Winery, and we're going to be selling a variety of 6-packs and wines, and the proceeds will go towards funding all those projects that we do throughout the year to benefit our community.
And of course, because the holidays are coming up, as you know, it's a perfect gift. It's perfect to stock up for the holidays, and it's easy as going on our Facebook page, Rotary Club of Hazleton, or hazletonrotary.org. And you can go on and you can push the button to Ticket Leap. You can see the varieties that are set up by Mike, and you can choose what you want.
We're going to be going live to the different breweries. We're going to be meeting with the beer reps, talking about the beer. We're going to be going down to Honey Hole, tasting some of the wines, but we're also going to be auctioning off various beer packages from LT Verastro. We're talking, the coolers, the umbrellas, all those fun giveaway things that people get excited about. So every time you purchase a bottle of wine or a 6-pack, you get entered in to win those prizes. And over the next couple of weeks, we're going to be uploading those and sharing those various prizes. We'll have some competitions where you could even win a bottle of wine or win a free 6-pack. So we really want you to engage with us. Go on to our Facebook, Hazleton Rotary. Go on to our website, check it out, and learn more. It's very simple. You just click which items you want: a 6-pack, a case of beer, 6 bottles of wine, add on that Frankie's Pizza, hit checkout, pay with your credit card, drive through Saturday, December 12th at Verastro's or the Beer Stop in West Hazleton. We load it up for you and you're off. It's been a tough year for everyone in this industry. So you're not just supporting, Hazleton Rotary and the various projects that we do, but you're supporting local businesses.
So that's why we reached out to you, Jeff. You have such an amazing following, and you do the same thing. You support local businesses. All your viewers love beer, wine, and everything else. So we really appreciate you helping us promote it. So one thing I want to show you is kind of look for this. You're going to see it in various places: flyers, digital boards, and so on and so forth. Share it with your friends. Keep it going. And like you said, it's helping local business and it's helping the community.
So there's all the information you need to get yourself a variety pack of great locally produced craft beers, wine, and a box of pizza too as an add-on. That's right.
Yeah, pizza and beer, they go together.
Absolutely, especially in Hazleton.
Do you want to pick that up on December 12th?
Yes, December 12th.
My mother's 60th birthday this year.
Hey, happy birthday, Mom! Yes, December 12th, you can pick it up at Verastro's in West Hazleton. You get your tickets online at hazletonrotary.org. Or you could check the Rotary Club's Facebook page, the Rotary Club of Hazleton's Facebook page. I have all the details there. And of course, we'll be having the details on our Facebook page. Also, because we are happy to support this great fundraiser. And fingers crossed, 2021, the Rotary Club of Hazleton Wine and Beer Festival will be back. And we'll be there.
We will be there.
Yeah.
This year, pick up your package, get on a Zoom meeting with all your friends, and have a virtual beer fest.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Now, when we come back, we're going to talk a little bit about a staple in the cold region here of northeastern Pennsylvania. We're going to talk about Boilo, because 'tis the season for Boilo, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, don't go away. We'll be right back with more Wine Hops and Road Stops after this. Welcome back to One Hops and Road Stops, shot on location right here at the Lattimer compound with Desiree Bonomo, my wife, best friend, co-host, showrunner, and seen only on WYLN TV 35, and of course, across the world on the internets. Yes, and Facebook, of course, if you're watching this on our watch party, which we do every time we release a new show.
Yes.
Yes. So, let's talk about what we got right there. What is that?
This is apple pie boilo.
Yes, and we're going to teach you how to make it right now. But first, for some of our fans that may not be watching in northeastern Pennsylvania, because again, we do have people watching all across the world.
Right.
That's right. You know, I mean, they may not know what boilo is. They may be like, what is that? What is this?
I feel like if you're not in Luzerne or Schuylkill County, you have no idea.
Definitely
This is very local.
It is. So let me tell you a little bit about boilo, okay? It is a traditional Christmas or Yuletide drink in the coal region of northeastern and east central Pennsylvania. Characteristically, boilo has a standard recipe including fruits such as oranges or lemons or apples and herbs and spices such as cinnamon, nutmeg, cloves, and other ingredients such as honey or ginger ale. Then you add blended whiskey, rye, or grain alcohol. Okay, now this in front of us here is what I like to call Marola's Partizel Apple Boilo.
Yes.
And that came from your mom and dad.
My mom and dad.
That's right. It's a pretty simple recipe, actually.
Yes.
You know, it's not really hard to make something that tastes really, really good. Yeah, so why don't you tell us about your family boilo there, your family recipe right there. We're going to give the Marola family recipe to you. Here it comes.
I don't know. I'm a little nervous about giving that away.
Did you get permission from your dad?
No, but we're going to do it anyway. When did I ever get permission from my dad?
sorry,
I married
Bobby.
you.
No, he gave me permission to marry you.
I just
Because I actually went there and asked him.
I had no permission to date you, though. All right, so Marola's Partysville Apple Boilo is very easy to make. It's a gallon of apple juice, a gallon of apple cider, 3 cups of white sugar, 8 cinnamon sticks, and a bottle of, we use grain alcohol.
You don't really have to. You can use whiskey or rye.
Yes.
But, you know, of course, the people from parties will have to go overboard.
Go big or get out of Partysville.
Move the Latimer. I'm sure the people in Schuylkill County make it like this too with grain alcohol. They don't mess around
Oh,
either.
they don't mess around, no.
So,
Okay.
after you get all that stuff together, how do you do it?
You put everything but the alcohol in a big pot on the stove.
Okay.
And you just add it all in and you let it boil. You know, you bring it to a boil, you let it boil for a minute or two. And then you add the alcohol in. Now, my dad lets it sit overnight. Oh, boy. It's so much better this year that he let it sit overnight
Yeah.
than last year when he was just like, here, drink this now.
And here it is, and it should be in a mason type jar.
Yes,
Like this.
something nice and tight that you could seal it off. They make great gifts if you make a big batch of it. Nobody here turns away boilo.
Right, and you know, there's a few places in northeastern Pennsylvania, a few companies that actually sell the boilo mix that you could do. I'm not going to mention any of them by names because I've been trying to get them on the show and they haven't answered me yet. But you can look them up, of course, right?
Yes, I'm actually looking for a really good recipe for regular plain old boilo. I'm pointing to you, Uncle Ron Hoopsie, because I bet you and Aunt Cheryl have a great recipe.
Hey, share the recipes on our Facebook group. Wine Hops and Road Stops Facebook group. Share the recipes if you would be so kind. Now,
Please.
we got this bad boy here. Yeah. This, you can smell there's a lot of apples, cinnamon. You can really smell all that. And it's nice, of course, to smell your drink before you drink it because it just kind of adds to the whole experience.
This just smells like holidays to me. I don't know. It's the cinnamon and the apple.
Now, really, people, let me word of caution here. This is pretty potent stuff. It doesn't smell like it. It doesn't taste like it.
No.
But too much of this, tie a pillow to your butt because you're going down. So be careful if you're sipping on this at around the holidays.
This is a little dangerous. You really can't taste all the grain alcohol in it,
Gone.
but it is so good.
It is. It's very good.
You can warm it up a little bit. It's just very
Yeah,
very
that's another
tasty.
thing with boil. You can have it cold. You can have it warm. You know, whatever. It's a really It's really good. I like Boilo. When it's made right, I like it, and it ages well too, because there's a bottle of Boilo in this house that's at least 10 years old.
And they still try it every year.
Yeah, when the band gets together, we usually take a couple sips.
It's so old they don't even remember where it came from.
I don't remember where it came from. It's sitting on our kitchen counter.
Get those band boys together and they're sure to drink it.
All right, well, you know what? We got a little bit more Wine Hops and Road Stops left, a little bit more of the show, so don't go away. We'll be back in a couple minutes. That's all the time we have on Wine Hops and Road Stops. If you like what you see here on the show, visit us at facebook.com/Wine Hops and Road Stops. Send us a message.
Give us ideas. Tell me what you're drinking.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
Yeah, Boilo recipes, of course, as we're getting into the holidays.
If there's something else that you have as a tradition for the holidays, let us know. We want to know.
Yeah, join the group, talk. It's all some great people that are in that group, and they all talk about their favorite beers, their favorite food, their favorite wine, all that good stuff. It's a great community that we're building there, and we got you to thank. So thank you very much for watching. And remember, life is too short to have bad beer, so drink a good beer or some Boilo. And drink it with someone you love, okay?
Yes.
So, happy holidays, guys. Happy Thanksgiving. We'll see you on the other side of Thanksgiving, closer to Christmas for our Christmas shows. Okay? Bye.
Bye.
Mwah. Yay.